Okay, so bite size number one. I've been supporting families affected by cancer for many years now, as well as delivering cancer education programs within schools. So one particular cancer education program we did in primary schools, and we delivered to over 1,000 children, and I learned many lessons whilst doing that. So the 5 important ones I think that will help parents diagnosed with cancer are: number one, children are genuinely curious and interested about cancer. And that goes even for children who are directly affected, and for even that have been bereaved. We knew about particular children that we needed to support, but actually none of them walked out. They all stayed for the entire workshop that we delivered, and they were all really involved and wanted to know things and ask questions. So number 2 is that children have the capacity to understand quite complex subjects like cancer if it's done very creatively. So, for example, within our workshop, we were trying to get the children to understand that cells misbehave and become cancerous because of the instructions inside them. The DNA become damaged in some ways. So we would whisper an instruction into a child's ear, and they would copy it along and whisper it into their neighbour's ear until the end the instruction was broken. So just like the DNA or within the cell, they kind of understood how when something gets copied, some bits of information will get damaged. Number 3 is that children do not have the same fears as adults, especially if they haven't had any sort of experience with serious illness or cancer before. They really don't have as much fear. Number 4 is that they really enjoy a platform and the opportunity to talk about cancer. We had many kids coming up to us and surprising their teachers, because their teachers was like, "Oh, these children never talk to adults. They never talk to and engage with, especially strangers that's coming to the school." But we were a safe space. We were just there for them to talk to us about the cancer, and they often didn't want any particular support. They just wanted to tell their story. And number 5 is that every single child that we spoke to knew something about cancer, and often it was incorrect. However, they all had an opinion. They all had something that they felt that they knew about cancer. So this goes against the thought that children aren't aware of it, or that we can hide it from them. But if you go on a bus, if you go on a train, there are charity and public health campaigns everywhere. There are charity shops on the high street. There are things on telly like Stand Up to Cancer. They all have some understanding, and the scary thing is that a lot of it is they have a lot of misconceptions, which we need to be able to clear up. And if we don't provide those platforms and that chance to have a communication with children, they're going to continue to believe those misconceptions.